just one in a million stars. I just wanna dance, dance. Young, or am I faking? On the tip of my tongue, there's a sarcasm waiting for you. I'm willing to trade my soul for a bit of your charm. There's no way I'll fade into oblivion, 'cause I'll keep shining over you all. Your wings entwining, you better face the fall, keep trying again. Oh yeah, keep trying again. There's mud on the floor, desperate people trying to get through the door, although the room's already crowded. But I'll keep shining over you all, and with your wings entwining, you better face the fall, keep trying again. Oh yeah, keep trying again. Zeros, everybody's trying to be heroes, when all they have to say to be okay is I don't know. And keep trying again.
Welcome everyone. How are you up today? This is nothing with related with Golf Clash. I'll try to I don't know, cover your questions. How are you doing, Jim Bob? And I will also gonna show you something that sometimes I think you don't know some stuff regarding OBS Studio. And why did I choose the OBS Studio against the Streamlabs OBS? And for you guys that are streaming, I think to get the insights of what you can do with OBS. Well, you still are like that in the script, Jim Bob didn't modify that. Okay, so first things first is I'm gonna create a new scene, and we're gonna place there some like my microphone and my display, and I'm gonna cover some of the stuff over there as well. So let me create a new scene. Okay, needed to add the microphone, so now you should hear me. Let's add also display capture. And as you can see already, now you can see my OBS screen. Let me add also the camera. Okay, it's a bit big. I need to resize it. Okay, and let me place myself, I don't know, somewhere. I placed it here. for now. Oh, why my display screen? It's not full screen. Oh, I moved it. Okay. So normally this is a OBS Studio. I can remove this. So I can enable or disable the preview, so I'm seeing or not seeing. This will make your computer work faster. So the thing that I want to start with is actually, let's say that you are installing OBS Studio, and let's actually go and cover that up, how you can do it. So I see my web page here. We're gonna search OBS Studio. It's easy to find it. You can use Windows, Mac, or Linux, and once you install it, you're gonna have something like I do have here. Okay, the only thing that it not really it's here in the settings. So let's cover these things up. So in the settings here in the video, you're gonna have to make sure that you have 16:9 aspect ratio. This will cover most of the devices in mobile or desktop or TVs. Pretty much they are in the same format. This is what you are actually giving to YouTube. Currently I'm streaming with full HD, I'm having these settings up, but your settings can be a bit different. The things that you have in the canvas is not what you are putting up end user. You want to make sure that the end user will receive 16:9, and so they're gonna see like some dark or black borders on the left or on the top, depending on what show you picked. The thing is, I cannot go in detail in here cover what's my current settings on the OBS for streaming. So a good thing for full HD 60 frames per second, it's 6,000 kilobytes. This is also the limit that YouTube has, and that's exactly what I'm using. I'm trying to get as much bitrate I can. And what this does, it's actually when you have like fast animations inside your screen, the bit here, you're not gonna see blurry doing fast movements. But even with 6,000 kilobytes or you can say close to 6 megabytes per second, it's still not good enough for full HD. The thing is, YouTube detects your resolution that you're trying to output, and depending on that resolution, it will also limit your bitrate. So, for example, if you're trying to do 720, so HD but not full HD, it's still gonna be to 4,050 kilobytes. However, it's a bit jumpy when you're talking. It's a bit jumpy. Let me check. Now it's better. I moved the microphone closer. Oh, my sound isn't good. Okay, let's see what I have. So I'm gonna put filters here, and here I have some filters on the microphone, which I already explained it. Let me do something. Well, I removed those things. Now it will be a bit louder. I'm gonna have to limit my voice myself. But, I don't think it will be choppy anymore. And if it is, please tell me. It's better now? I think it's better now. It keeps coming in and out. Oh, really? Even now, Jamie? It should be fine now, at least. Or there's the other one. Yeah, live troubleshooting.
placed a bit too much gain here, so let's kind of remove the gain and place normal. Is that better? But now you should have also the background noises that I have. So you see, if I'm not talking, it's still moving the microphone here up, and I don't really like that, not at all. And okay, so you want to stream with full HD. Let's say you have the power of the computer to do that. I suggest you have here in the output to have 6,000 kilobytes per second. I do have an NVIDIA graphics card, 2000 or 3000 series. You're gonna have the NVIDIA NVEC H264 new. This is the actually encoder that my graphics card has, and it has actually a chip inside it that will encode it, so my computer doesn't suffer from that. So if I place the task manager up, you'll see how much CPU consumption I do have from OBS. So currently I just have like 5%. Yeah, I do have the stream labels from Streamlabs, and I have the Streamlabs chatbot opened, but as you can see, my graphics card, it's actually taking the video encoding. So it doesn't actually cover my CPU, so I'm gonna have issues with dropping frames or something like that. Because my CPU, it's still fine, I can run everything, I can move everything around here, and I have no issue with that. And the only thing is the graphics card, which is getting the performance. So as you can see, when I started streaming, this one went up. So what I actually recommend, if you want to build your computer, please look for the RTX 2000 or RTX 3000 series. It has this chip built in, and you're not gonna have any issues with your computer streaming, also gaming on it. You're not gonna have any issues. Okay, so this is a cover right now. I choose max quality. I prefer to have quality. So that's the settings for the streaming. Okay, on audio I just have the desktop speakers. Everything else it's disabled. I like to add my own microphone here as a different audio input, because on some of the scenes I don't want the microphone to be active. So for example, when I'm going in Be Right Back mode, I don't want the microphone to be active, so I'm not including in that scene the microphone. Okay. Other thing, you see that I have the chat here. Normally, when you install Streamlabs, if you have Streamlabs, you'll have the chat, but you're not gonna be able to type. Here you can see I can type whatever I want, and I can talk with you guys directly from my OBS. And this is done via a nice, cool thing. So here under the View tab, we have the docs, and these are actually the docs. So I can actually close this chat. Now I cannot see it anymore. I know it's there. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate it. Under the docs, I created another doc called chat. So it's gonna show up back here. So how do I place it there? It's not that hard. You can go on the view here on the docs, click on custom browser docs, and give it a name. So you can give it what name you want. And I like the dark how's it called, dark theme from it. So you see now this is my OBS, my YouTube studio, where you can see your live stream. And over here you have 3 dots, and you can actually say pop-up chat. And this chat over here is actually the chat that I have in the OBS. So how we can place it? It's actually copy this URL up here. You can close it, should be popped up here again. So let's minimize this thing, and let's create a different one. So I'll say test 2 and I'm gonna post the chat over here. I'm gonna say apply, and what this does, it's creating a another dock. And if you move your mouse, you can see where you can place them. So you can place it wherever you want. So for example, now I have the same chat in 2 places, but you don't need that. But just to give you a hint. And you're not gonna be also able to chat on the first place. I'm gonna cover that a bit later, because it's normally when you try to log in on YouTube or Google from the OBS browser, you're gonna say that your browser is outdated and it doesn't really allows you to do that. So it will not work. But I found a trick how to do it. I implemented on some people like on Tango Stream and others as well. So I'm gonna cover that up in just a bit. The only thing, I cannot do it live because I have to close the OBS multiple times to actually achieve that. But it's like you see, I'm already logged in here, and I can actually type with you guys. Okay. What else to cover? So the thing is, so for example, you've been in using the Streamlabs OBS for quite some time, so you actually tweaked it and placed all those scenes there, and you like it like that. But you are fearing that when you are switching from Streamlabs to OBS Studio, you're gonna have to do all that setup again, and I know how much time it takes to actually do a new one. But OBS came with a solution. So here you're gonna have on the tools, you're gonna have on the scene collection a way to import them. And here the OBS can automatically find in portable scene collections from supported third-party programs. Would like OBS to automatically collect it for you, and you're gonna say yes. And as you can see, these are from Streamlabs, where you see Slobs client. This is Streamlabs OBS, not the OBS Studio. So for example, I can take uplink by Nerd or Die, the scene collection, and gonna go import. And under the scene collection, I'm gonna have this one here. And if I click it, sorry, I forgot that doing that, I had to add my microphone there, and you couldn't see exactly all the screen. But yeah, all the scenes from that place been imported under the scenes here, including all the sources and everything that was placed on the Streamlabs OBS. So you don't have to worry about that. The only thing that you're gonna have to do is just rearrange them, and you're pretty much done. And take care that if you modified, I don't know, a microphone or the desktop audio or something like that, you're gonna have to set up those things as well. So I think it's like a 20 minutes spending time to just switch from one to another, especially from Streamlabs OBS. I don't know if you guys are using different things. Oh, how are you doing, Get up? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I did that to your channel as well. So, hey, the same thing comes here. Stop streaming, start streaming, start a virtual camera. So, for example, if you want to have this setup, this canvas here, I'm gonna call what you can see, what I'm delivering to YouTube, I'm gonna call a canvas, and if you start your virtual camera, you can use that as a webcam and share it on, I don't know, Skype, Zoom, or other platforms that you can use. So another cool thing on here is, oh, you must thinking about how the hell you're doing the transitions. Well, that's easy. So, for example, you see this transition tab here. Currently, it's selected custom, but I do have either wipe, fade to color, stinger, slide, swipe, and I have this this already created, and custom fade and cut, and you can do it here. So, for example, if you want to add a swipe, let's add swipe. This is left. This is from where you want to swipe. So this is gonna be the preview. So from the right, you can say from the left to swipe it from the left side. You can side it up or down. So this is one of the transitions that you can do it. And what I do really like is after you're doing that, so let's go to the game mode. We're gonna go like this, pretty fast. But if you want to increase the time that you're doing that slide over, so currently it's 0.3 seconds. This is counted in milliseconds. And for example, if I make it 3 seconds to do the transition, when I go there, I'm gonna do like 3-second slide. So that's how you do the transitions. Of course, I do have my stinger transition, which is the custom made one. And if I go on properties here, you see that I have a MOV file, which it's actually a video without any background. I place it how fast should go, and it's actually 1.5 milliseconds. This is actually when it's changing from the scene A to the scene B. And you can have that stinger transition with sound effects. Currently mine doesn't have. Maybe it's a good idea to play some in the future, but yeah, currently it's fine like that. So that's the stinger transition. You're gonna have to choose a file. And yeah, I don't really have another one currently. But that's how it's actually working. And another thing, you saw that when I go to my end scene over here, it's actually doing a different transition. This is actually the video that you are seeing. It's actually a transition. It's not placed on top on anything. So yeah, it's just a transition. Okay, let's switch back to for you guys to see my monitor. How are you doing, chat? You have streamed almost every day this month? I think so. I think I missed one day or two. I don't know really. Okay, so after this thing, do you have questions? Yeah, usually you're seeing this one not in a vertical layout, you're seeing in a horizontal layout like this, but I prefer the vertical because I can feel more audio inputs here. So I'm choosing the vertical layout. Okay, I'm gonna wait for some questions in the chat if you have some. If not, we can go ahead and get you in more advanced things. For example, you don't know how the alerts can be implemented here, because what you do have on Streamlabs OBS, you're not gonna have in OBS. So for example, the alerts are creating from OBS, so I'm gonna show you how to include them in your stream after I'm answering some questions in the chat. Solis had a request. Okay, let's see Solis. If you don't mind, Solis, please type it again, because I don't know where it is. What's the difference between OBS Studio versus Streamlabs OBS? Well, the difference is the following. Imagine that you have you have a software that you want to stream, right? This is a streaming software. And Streamlabs OBS, it's actually OBS Studio plus their own plugins installed. And they had so many plugins installed, they had actually created their own software. But once you actually have that opened, all those plugins will gonna each resources, even if you're not using them. So what's the point to have 200 features that you can use and eat your CPU power and memory when you can have only the things that you want to use and eat that just the performance that you needed to. So that's why I actually swapped between Streamlabs OBS, because it was on my old computer was eating a lot and I was missing frames during my animations on my old computer, and the CPU consumption was around 45 even without streaming. So that was insane. And after that switched to OBS Studio, and I saw, okay, this one just eats 10% of my CPU power, so that's 20% CPU improvement right there. Okay, Geta, what's your question? I'm here to answer, so don't be shy. If I know and I can help, I will. Yeah, this is not actually Golf Clash related. No, Geta. Of course not. You're gonna have to figure out yourself if you fucked it up at 3 AM in my time. Well, actually, I would love you guys to not call me at all and figure these things out from the videos that I place on YouTube. Okay, so that was a silly question. You just trolled over there, wasting everyone's time, Geta. So you should be ashamed. Okay. The next thing that I want to cover is actually plugins. You see here, this one here and the other one on the bottom. These two things are actually placed by me. It's not coming with the basic OBS installation. And there's a place where a lot of developers are doing and posting them. So you can go into the OBS Studio plugins, and here you have a lot of plugins that you can check. So for example, media controls. Under the media controls, you can have these things on your on your side. So also the video how to do it and how to place it. Also a place where you can donate to the developer that created it. So, and there are a lot, believe me. You have also themes. If you don't like how OBS is looking, and you want to look exactly like Streamlabs, I don't know why you will do that, but yeah, you can install this theme and it will look something like this, like pretty much exactly like like Streamlabs OBS. But yeah, so you have themes, you have tools, you have scripts, countdowns, auto starter, recording indicator, how much you've been live, hotkeys scripts, random browser source URL rotation. This is actually a cool one. I'm gonna try it out next. And there are a lot of pages. As you can see, there are 8 pages of just scripts, and they are close to double the tools, plus another 103 plugins, which are really nice. I had one. It was calling the Move Transition, and yeah, spent like hours and hours to figure out what's all these plugins and scripts doing. But you're not currently there. Can this be used on a tablet if I haven't got access to a computer? Jamie, no. This is only for Windows, Linux, or Mac users, Mac computer users, not mobile. Yeah, Geta just answered with just one word. I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate the stream. I hope so, Philip. I'm trying to help. Okay, so the next thing. Let's say we don't have any alerts, so we don't know if Get Ahead Up will gonna sub to our channel. We don't know even if he's sub to the channel yet. But anyways, how to do that? So you want to keep exactly the same thing up, like the Streamlabs OBS alerts. That's fine. I'm still using them as well. So you're gonna go to your Streamlabs dashboard, and here you're gonna have all widgets. Under your all widgets, you're gonna have, for example, the viewer count. The viewer count, it's nothing, but it's just for Twitch and YouTube currently. So you can set it up here, and here you have the URL. So you can copy this URL from here, and then after that you can go on your OBS. Go and add a browser source. I'm gonna say counter or viewers. We already have one called current viewers over here. I'm gonna create just another one for the purpose here. I'm gonna paste the URL that was given from there. And guess what? We do have that thing here. The only thing that we need to do is actually resize it, showing just what information we want, and place it wherever we want. There it's not actually being seen. So yeah, for example, let's place it here. Now we know that 17 of the people are actually watching it on YouTube. So that's of course nice to have. So all the things, oh, I said that and 2 viewers got down again. Okay, that's not an issue. So you can go on the widgets here, and for example, you want to have something else, like where's the alert box? So you get the alert box, you copy the URL exactly the same, going here, add another browser source. I'm gonna just call it AAA, and you're placing your alert box over there. The alert box, it's pretty much nothing until you test an alert. So if I go here and test a subscriber, you're gonna see that it popped up here that I just subscribed. So that's how you test that the alert box it's actually working. So currently have the alert box, you have the viewer count from Streamlabs OBS implemented in OBS Studio. And all of those other things that you have here in the Streamlabs, you can place it inside. So you just need to go in here. Let's see, can we get the jar? So the jar apparently, yeah, it has as well. So you just copy it. Gonna add another one under browser. Let's say jar. And place the URL there. And for example, when somebody now actually subscribes, so let's test tip and donations. You see that somebody tipped, this thing comes here, and those things comes in the jar. Of course, this is customizable, so you can have any kind of jar you want. And should be automatically updated after you're saving the settings. And yeah, that's how you're placing other stuff from Streamlabs as well. Okay, I don't know what else are you actually interested in to see in OBS. I'm gonna tell you right now that everything that you can do with Streamlabs OBS, you can do with OBS Studio using less resources and less less CPU power. And that thing, it's actually you thought that you can use a Windows emulator on your tablet. Well, trying to set up these kind of things, it actually takes a lot of resources by itself. Using a Windows emulator on your tablet, we're gonna eat more resources as well. And I think for mobile users, I think there are already apps like Streamlabs. I don't know if OBS it's on the tablet as well or mobile, but I know Streamlabs it is. Okay, that's actually a different topic. Currently, I don't have anything inserted, so the commands, if you're trying to do the commands in chat, it won't work. So the first thing is first, you have to have a video. So let's go ahead and add a media source, which is where's media? Media source. This is actually MP3, MP4, WebM, AVI, I don't know, video, audio source. So I'm gonna say here, let's say nuke with double N, for example, and I'm gonna search for my nuke here if I find it. I have no idea where I placed it, so it will take me a second. So I have a boom. Let's take this one. Okay, so let's say that this is the video. As you can see, it's actually it has a green screen, and every time it's going up there, you can hide it and unhide it with this button. Okay, what I want to do is also a cool feature in inside the OBS. You can actually, you have the media source and you can pause it. You can say stop right here. I want to be stopped right here. And you don't want this green around it. And to do that, you're gonna have to add filter. So you're gonna go here on the filters, and under the filters you can add either a chroma key, either a color key. In my case, I want to add a color key. They're doing pretty much the same thing, removing the color that you want. Currently, you see it's set on green, so you can increase this one until the green disappears. Or you can do something really different. So you can click on it, go on a custom color, select the color, then pick a green color, and you just click on the green that you have. So that will gonna select exactly the shade of the green that you picked. And you see that even at one similarity, it's already removing pretty much everything. So you just have to go until that thing gets completely removed, and you're gonna click OK. And if you play it, you see the animation without the green screen in the back, and the green just transform transparent. So how I did it with the chatbot, that's a different gonna be a different tutorial for you guys. Currently, this is how I added first all the animations that I have. So I'm looking for them to have a green screen or something like that to remove the background. Or there are some files called MOV files that comes directly without any background, but I don't think you can find it on the web. I'm doing them myself using Adobe After Effects, and I can create those animations. For example, the VIP slots, and also the lucky wheel, it's actually did like that. So yeah, this is how you add the animations without and removing the green behind it. Okay, other question. We're just 14 guys here, so not too many inside today, and we are just streaming for like 43 minutes. Okay, so showed you how to import the alerts and the features that you have in the Streamlabs OBS that you really want to have it in OBS Studio as well. And yeah, the transitions, like I said, they are here. For example, you can add a fade to color. This is how it will go, and this is going to black, but you can choose whatever color you want. So, for example, we want dark blue, and this will gonna go into a dark blue and come back. Okay, so if we're doing now a transition. Once that it's filled in, we're gonna move to the other one. And of course you can speed it up doing whatever milliseconds you want here. And now I placed like 0.3 seconds back, and go easy on the others. The others like really fast. But yeah, I really don't like it. So, for example, you see this this one here that I have with the subscribe button. This is created by me. Also, I think you see Josh having the same thing. And what it is, it's actually a WebM file or a video file, you can say it. And I do have placed a filter. And it's colorful. I'm trying to remove the background of it, because otherwise it will be shown just green. And actually it will gonna remain green because I wanted to show this animation every 15 minutes. So I actually created that animation and then added like 15 minutes of just green, which will gonna be removed as in transparent. So once this one it's finished, for example, we're gonna come back at the beginning and show it again. So if I add the filter, then the green disappears and it will be turned into transparent. How are you doing, Ingrid? Yeah, I'm trying to show this what OBS is better than Streamlabs OBS. So I show them how to import everything. What do I have here in the tools? You see that I have own 3D Pro. This is a place where you can get you know, overlay for your stream. Things, they have just 5 free of them to be free. The rest of them are premium, so you have to pay for them. And yeah, they do have some nice animations and stuff to be placed, but yeah, you know, it costs money, and I'm trying to have it as free as possible when it comes to this thing. Of course, we can also create it our own, but these things are really taking time. So if you want me to create overlays for you guys, tell me in the chat or in the comments. If you're watching this one on replay, you can place it up there. Okay, another topic that I know a lot of you are interested in is how I do the commands in the chat to be shown up on the stream. And this is with only one program. I tried a lot of different chatbots, but only one did the trick. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need. So let me remove these things over here. I'm I'm gonna tell you what you need to download, what you need to install, and how to set it up. Okay. So first thing first, you need the OBS. That wasn't a surprise for you guys, right? That definitely wasn't a surprise for you. Then, after having the OBS downloaded, okay, so we went into this one here. Sorry, didn't want to do that. Okay, back to my scene. Once you downloaded OBS, you want to go. Let's see if I can find it easily. Under the plugins here, if I do a search for WebSocket. OBS WebSocket. I don't think it's that one. So let's see. I'm gonna go on tools. I'm gonna go and sort by the rating. I think it will be on top. Okay, doesn't look like. Okay, well, let me do something. You see my chatbot over here? That's fine. We can go on help here, and under the help, install script directory, boot, open community made games, open documentation. Let's see. OBS remote. Okay, so this is the URL that you're gonna have to get to. I'm gonna type place it inside the chat here as well. Okay, you want to do this together with me. So you're going here. You're gonna download this one. So you're going to the download page, which is from GitHub. You're gonna go on the where's the download? Okay, so we're gonna either get the installer exe from Windows or the macOS packaging. The thing is, the chatbot doesn't work on Mac, so whatever I have here with the chat, with the commands and stuff, showing animations on screen while you're typing in the chat, it will not work on Mac. I tried it and it doesn't work. So we're gonna download. I recommend to go with the installer exe because it's easier. It goes directly at the folder that you want. If you're taking the archive, the zip, you're gonna have to archive it under the C program files, OBS Studio, or C program files x86/OBS Studio, depending where you have it installed, or if your Windows sits on 32 or 64-bit. I don't know if any one of you guys are still using 32-bit Windows architecture. It's just upgrade to 64 because it doesn't make any sense to still keep it. Okay, once you do have that installed, you're gonna have to reopen your OBS Studio. After you're actually opening it back, you're gonna see under the tools here, you're gonna have a WebSocket server settings. And by default, you're gonna have a server, a port, and you can place an enable authentication, and you're gonna have to place a password as well. Okay, after you're doing that, you can leave it. Then let's go on the chatbot installation. I don't want to I can actually back it up and create a new installation from scratch, but I really don't want to do that. So I'm gonna show you because I have to install all the scripts and all the stuff, so it's gonna take too much time. What I can show you is where you can download it from and how to set it up. So first things first, you're gonna go and search for Streamlabs chatbot, and you're gonna have to go ahead and download it. After your downloading completes, run it. You're gonna have some steps to go in configuration, and you're gonna ask you on which platform you actually want to stream. If it's Twitch or is it YouTube. How are you doing, Big Mike? And after your session there, you're gonna have to ask you to log in. Because YouTube doesn't really likes other browsers to log in, you will not be able to. So, you can skip and do it later, and I can show you what will happen. So, what will happen? You're gonna get this place here, and you're gonna have to go on the connections. This is the connections button on the left side, and this will gonna pop up. You're gonna have a YouTube streamer account and YouTube bot account. It can be the same account, but I prefer to have two accounts because I can give to the bot a different name. Like in my case, it's Roboto there. This is if you want to connect via the Streamlabs for getting alerts and all that stuff, which is also good. You can just generate token and it's gonna be redirected to the Streamlabs page. You're gonna have to authenticate, then it will gonna take the token and it will connect. One thing to remember is that your accounts will not be automatically connected, and you cannot connect them if you don't have a live stream. So the things that you have to do after you're live, you're gonna have to open this one and click connect. First on the streamer, wait to be connected, and then on the bot. So I'm gonna disconnect it a bit just to show you what I mean. You see this is the console where I see the chat, and after connect on the streamer, it should show up that I was trying to connect. So let me go here. You see that streamer client attempting to connected successfully, and also the bot was connected. So those are the messages that you want to see. Like I said, you cannot connect if you don't have a live stream, because it's searching your channel and tries to connect to your live stream. Okay. Another thing that you can do is actually activate under the settings wheel here. You can activate auto connect on launch. So what this can do is actually, after you're going live, you can open your Streamlabs chatbot and it will automatically connect to your streamer and bot account automatically, so you don't have to go in the connections and go one by one and try to connect. Okay, you see I have Plunder here. This is channel currency that I created. You can get it here under the currency tab. You need to activate it. You can see all the points for every single member that was here. I still have 6 pages, so you guys are a lot. And yeah, you can modify, you can alter it. So for example, I can give myself how many points I want, I can remove. This is how many hours they spend in the stream, so you can also filter it by hours and see who spent the most time in your channel. Currently it's Simon, Wader, followed by Solis, and Tuck, Will, and apparently me, because I'm not chatting too often in the chat, and my chatbot doesn't recognize me being active. So if you're not typing anything, you're not gonna be getting ranks. Regarding ranks, under the currency tab, you have this crown here. So these are ranks, and I created a bunch of ranks. You can type ! points to find what's your rank, and it's based on how many hours you spend on the stream or if you are a member. So a member inside the chatbot, it's called sponsor, and those are going automatically to the VIP rank. The other ones are have to go, you know, hour by hour to get it to the point that they are. So we have a beginner until 5 hours spent in the stream, and then it'll gonna be rookie, and then, you know, 5, then 6 per rank, then 7 per rank, and then 8 per rank. This is how I thought it would be nice. And then of course, if you are more than 80 hours, it's not an anti-lurk mode. It's just the chatbot doesn't know if you're inside or not, or who is watching, until you say something in the chat. Okay, then you have all the users here and all the users' ID. These are actually your channel IDs. If I want to go and check your channel, I can just go, for example, Vivek. I can go and edit and take his channel ID and find it on YouTube if he posts something there or something like that. Rides, this is a Twitch functionality which is not implemented on YouTube, at least not yet. Then, you know, when we did the jukebox streams, we have song requests activated, but currently should be deactivated. You can do giveaways with this chatbot, so timers, these are commands that are popping up from time to time inside there on the chat, like other chatbots. These are the mini games that it comes directly when you install the chatbot with the heist. The other things are a bit more advanced and a bit more complicated. Okay, so let's tell you guys how we create. You know, we have the AAA and we want to be activated by where it is. No, AAA was a web browser. We have the NN Uke, which is the actual boom, and we want to activate this one via the chat. So if you're typing right now exclamation NN Uke or N nuke, it won't do anything, right? So how to do that? Okay, after you're connected to your accounts, you're gonna have here something called scripts. You see that I have a lot of scripts here created, and the one that we want to actually take a closer look on, it's this one, OBS Studio Remote Parameter. This is not created by me. This came from the community of the Streamlabs chatbot, or in the beginning it wasn't under the Streamlabs belt, it was called Ankbot. And you will gonna open the readme file. But first of all, before you are installing this OBS remote parameter script, you need to have something. So you're gonna go on the settings here, and you see that it requires you to have Python 2.7.13 library. And Python is actually a programming language. You can just go on the browser, search for Python 2.7.13. I think that was the one. Let me double check. 2.7.13. You're gonna click on it, and for Windows you're gonna go ahead and get the MSI installer, or this is for 32 or 64 bit. This is only for 32. Really doesn't make any difference, but I'm usually taking the 61 bit for my Windows. So you can download this one. It will install. Just click next, 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 finish. It doesn't come with different applications under that. It's created from the python.org. After you having that installed, you're gonna have to go here and you're gonna have to pick the folder of the library. So usually, every single time you're installing it, the usual place, it goes in C, Python 2.7, and then you have the lib. So, not the libs, on the lib folder. Click on the lib folder and click save. This will place the folder here, and then you can import the OBS remote parameters. And I think I do have it around here. Where it is? OBS plugins. I think there is in assets, chatbot, and I have the OBS parameters thing here. I'm gonna add this one in the video description if you want to take it from there as well. And you're gonna see this one open. If you open the README file, you're gonna see some commands here. So this is change to scene with the optional delay. This is set visibility of a source, inactive or target scene, and change scene to another scene after a set delay, and change visibility of source in active or target scene timed on off or off on. So this is what I want. I want to show and hide the source after a time that I'm giving it. So I'm gonna take this one, for example, and I'm gonna go under the commands. Under commands, you see that I have a lot of commands here. I'm gonna add another one for nnuke. So I'm gonna make command nnuke just for test. I'm copying that thing here. This is the source that I want to be visible or invisible, activated by the chat. So I'm gonna go here, and because it's how are you doing, Jonah? Welcome, Average Kev. My source name is nnuke or nnuke. So I'm gonna place here nnuke. The mode I want to be from off to be turned on, and how many seconds to be on, or on and then off. I think it's the other way, so it's on and then off, and the delay, how much time it will stay like that, will be 6 seconds. So if you submit that, and you guys type in the chat nn or nnuke, my nuke here should become active, and then after 6 seconds we're gonna see the eye, we're gonna go like cut, so that means inactive. That's how I added the commands here. It's a lot to dig in, but you can have a lot of things going on with that, and you don't have to focus on just one. So for example, I want during the nuke here for my stream cam to be hidden, right? So you'll see we're gonna go back on the chat bot here, gonna go open and edit the nnuke. This is the source I want to remove, and I want this one to be the other way around. I want to be off and then on after 6 seconds. And I'm gonna place, instead of nnuke, I'm gonna place the stream cam. And now if I'm gonna go and place again the command, my webcam should turn off while this boom commands it's active, and then after that it's becoming inactive. My camera came back up. So you don't have to be worried with just one source. You can go and place multiple things. It can have different timings, and yeah, the sky is the limit. Tell your boss you're doing training, so don't have to go. Well, pregnant old lady, I don't know if this video will actually cover your needs. Okay, so tell me if you have any questions. I just presented a lot of things, so I'm sure that you have questions. I don't think everything is clear as day, but if it is, I'm glad. Let's gonna wait for a couple of minutes until you guys are coming up with some questions. if you're watching this one on replay, please leave a comment, and I'm gladly gonna respond to it. If I can help, I will show you. This is not coming from a professional, and I really know what I'm doing. It's coming from one potato. Well, read the title, 6L. So maybe you're so old that you not watch. You're getting me a game to play. We'll see, Logan. Okay, so I'm gonna end it now. If you want to stay connected, I'm gonna be streaming in about half an hour. I'm gonna play some Tour 10 on Golf Clash, and I hope this information helps, and it can be spreaded out there. It's things that I learned during the time. I don't want to go in the details of how you can create scripts and how you can create games, because that's gonna be a totally different topic. You need to have at least a basic Python knowledge to be able to modify or create your own script. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope it helped, and don't forget to hit the like button, and if you have any questions, leave them a message under the comments. As always, good luck, and bye bye.